It's all about the L's. All about the L's. Liverpool first, Leicester second, Man City third, taking L's left, right, and center. Currently watching the Burnley Man United match. I gotta put that one on pause and talk to you guys about the L's. Another episode of the L's. So guys, in week 19, the match is completed so far. Brighton 2, Bournemouth 1. Big win for Brighton there. Jahan Bash scoring his first Premier League goal, first goal for Brighton. Props to him. Aaron Moy, man of the match, unknown from Huddersfield Town, chipped in with another. So big win for Brighton. They were going through a rough patch of form, so they dish out another loss on Bournemouth, who are struggling this season. Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 1. Danny Ings scored for Southampton. And for some reason, I can't remember who scored for Crystal Palace. I could remember Luka Milivojevic crossed in the ball and can't remember who headed it in past the goalkeeper. But anyways, not important. Newcastle 1, Everton 2. 2-2 for Carlo Ancelotti as the boss of Everton. So he has turned things around at the Merseyside club right away. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic, my namesake Calvert-Lewin, with 2 goals. The man is on fire right about now. Watford 3. Going down to 10 men with Mariappa sent off. Aston Villa 0. Guys, I told you guys the other day about Watford. After they defeated Man United, they picked up a draw in their last game and now a win. So that's 7 points in 9 available in their last 3 games under Nigel Pearson. He knows a lot about relegation battle. He fought off relegation with Leicester City a few years ago, and he is back in the Premier League trying to save Watford, who has already sacked 2 managers this season already. Nigel Pearson, former Leicester manager. Craig Shakespeare, former Leicester manager, his assistant manager. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I told you it's all about the L's. It's all about the L's. But Watford are now 2 points, I think, off Aston Villa. That's some good stuff. I think Watford are going to survive. With Troy Deeney in there, bagging a brace today. Ismail Assar scoring again. I think Watford are going to survive. Definitely. Norwich 2. Tottenham 2. Tottenham had to come from behind. Norwich almost clinched this one. But this guy Zimmerman for Norwich seems like a bad luck charm, though. Keeps giving away so many penalties, man. Christoph Zimmerman. Need to get your act together quick, because Norwich at the bottom of the table could be going down. Norwich 2, Tottenham 2. Goals from Vrancic and an own goal from Serge Aurier. That was a very, very, very comical own goal. Alderweireld basically passing the ball to Aurier and he scoring in his own net. That's not the way it went, but yeah. VAR had a lot to say in this game. A couple disallowed goals. Timo Pukki had one, offside by an armpit disallowed, and they need to work this out. Tottenham, 2 goals as well. Harry Kane with 1. And damn, who scored that other goal, man? I can't remember who scored the other goal. I really can't remember who scored the other goal, and I was just watching that game just now. But it's not important, is it? It's really not important. But West Ham won. Pablo Fornal scoring his first West Ham goal. Leicester City making 9 changes. 2. Iheanacho with a header from a Perez. Perez saved the ball from going out, headed it to Iheanacho, and he beat the West Ham goalkeeper, Fabianski, who had saved the penalty earlier from Demarai Gray after Iheanacho was taken down by Fabianski. So I was going to make a reaction to that, but I changed my mind. Ayoze Perez with the 2 assists. Demarai Gray made amends and scored a second goal. The other match, Burnley Man United, currently going on. So guys, sorry to waste almost 5 minutes of your life there before I got to the L's, but I have to pay attention to the other Premier League teams I don't just want to talk about my team and talk about Liverpool. I talk about every single team, and I don't get the credit. You guys like to come on here and say, oh, you only talk about Liverpool on this channel. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? As Major Hype would say, are you dumb? You know? So I talk about every single Premier League team on this channel. But anyways, it's all about the L's. It is all about the L's. Liverpool running away with the league. Leicester doing very, very well this season. And City copping 5 L's already, falling by the wayside. So in the last episode of L's, I spoke about Leicester versus Liverpool, the preview. And I also spoke about Man City's victory over Leicester. When Leicester met Liverpool, they got spanked 4-0. Their biggest home defeat in quite a while. And then Man City got spanked yesterday after going down to 10 men by Wolverhampton Wanderers, or Wolves. And as for Leicester, they just defeated West Ham United after making 9 changes. Jamie Vardy welcoming a newborn baby into this world. Congratulations to Jamie Vardy. Is he the most legendary fox? He just might be. So, tomorrow's games. Leicester is out the way. They're now second in 42 points. My team, Man City, can catch Leicester even if we beat Sheffield United by 10-0 tomorrow, because we are currently on 38 points. So, Leicester, 42 points. 10 points behind Liverpool right now. If Liverpool defeat Wolverhampton Wanderers tomorrow, they make the gap 13 points again, and they will stretch the gap between themselves and Man City to 14 points with a game in hand. Remember that, with a game in their hand. So yeah, see what I got here? A game in hand. So we are in a bad touch right now, man. Like, we're in a bad spot. We are in a bad spot. Seriously. Liverpool could go 17 points ahead of us. We have already dropped 19 points this season. Liverpool has only dropped 2. This is simply ridiculous. It's simply ridiculous. Seriously. We play Sheffield United tomorrow, a team that has not been joking around at all this season. At the time of making this video, they were 7th, 29 points, and Wolves, I think Wolves were 5th or 6th with 30 points. This will be the first time Liverpool and Wolves are meeting this season, kind of weird, and then they will meet again on January 23rd, which is very weird. Like you have played every team so far, but haven't played Wolves, and City have already played Wolves twice and got beaten twice. Only the second team to beat a Guardiola side in a league competition twice after Chelsea did it under Antonio Conte when they won the title. Wolves ain't gonna win the title though. Well, you never know. You never ever know. But they're currently 22 points behind Liverpool, so they're not gonna win the title. But anyways, enough with the jibby jabber. Let's talk about the games here. Tomorrow's games. Liverpool versus Wolves. These two teams haven't met this season. Nuno Espirito Santo. The man deserves a lot of credit for what he has done with this Wolverhampton Wanderers team. This is basically the Portuguese national team. So we can't feel any kind of way that we got beaten yesterday 3-2. We played against Portugal, for God's sake. We played against Portugal with the help of a Mexican, with the help of a Spanish Malian, and who else? One Englishman in Connor Cody, an Irishman, and basically Portugal. You know what I mean? João Martinho and Diego Jota and Ruben Neves, and you had guys like Neto coming on, Vinagre coming on, you know, Patricio in goal. We played, well, Otto is Spanish, but guys, we played against the Portuguese national team and we lost. So no shame in that at all. Liverpool, Club World Champions, Champions League reigning winners. What more? What more accolades could I put towards Liverpool, man? They're the best team right now. They're the best team right now. No doubt about that. Gotta give it to them. City is definitely not the best team right now. We're not the best team. That Laporte injury has really, really hampered us. But I'm talking about Liverpool Wolves here. Liverpool Wolves. This match is going to be at Anfield. It's going to be at Anfield. Liverpool hasn't lost at Anfield for quite a while. Almost 50 matches unbeaten at home. Like, it's really hard to fathom another team, especially a team like Wolves, beating Liverpool. Would Liverpool rotate their team tomorrow? I expect to see Alisson in goal. Van Dijk will play. Without Van Dijk, they're not going to win that game. So Van Dijk's going to play. Gomez will play again. Liverpool got 3 days rest. So they will feel a very strong team because they're definitely not going to underestimate Wolves. After seeing what Wolves did yesterday against Man City. They're not. Definitely not. But with Wolves, are they brave enough to play a full strength squad on 2 days rest? Not even a full 2 days. Adama, does he have the energy to run at Liverpool again? Raul Jimenez, he didn't really have a lot to do. Jota, all these guys, do they have it in their tank to run at this well-drilled Liverpool team? Do they have it? That's a big question. Are they going to approach the game the same way? Are they going to take the game to Liverpool like they took the game to City? I would love to see that. I would dearly love to see they try that. I would love it. Seriously. I would love that. If Liverpool go down to 10 men, well, they can kiss the game goodbye because this Wolves team, man, what they showed us against City, it was simply remarkable. This guy Adama Traore, man, I want to see him. I want to see him against Liverpool. I want to see him. I'll be watching the game tomorrow. I'll be giving you my review as well. Oh man, they better play Adama against Liverpool. He better start. He better start. But I expect Wolves to rotate. I expect them to rotate. Liverpool, I don't expect to rotate too much because they had more days to rest. But maybe 2 or 3 changes the most. Wolves, I think, could end up making 6 changes. Liverpool have found a way to win or not lose every single match this season. Only at Old Trafford where they can't seem to win a game in ages. They have failed to win in the Premier League. So it's hard not to predict a Liverpool win here. Why did I even waste my time and talk about all that? You know what I'm saying? I think Liverpool are going to defeat Wolves. I think they're going to defeat Wolves. But on the flip side, Nuno Espirito and Wolves are very capable of being the first team to topple the Reds this season. They're very, very capable. And if they do so, they would stop all the invincible talk. They would stop it. Like, stop talking about that. And maybe Liverpool could start losing more games if they lose one. You never know. Maybe doubts could start kicking in again. You never ever know. But I think Liverpool are going to win. But I also have to see it from another angle, the Wolves angle, if you understand what I'm saying. But the Wolves are going to come out in their packs, and Liverpool have to do everything in their power to stop them. I think they're capable of doing so. For the next game, so I'm going for a Liverpool win there. They will go up to 55 points. City versus Sheffield, man. This Sheffield team has been so gritty. Chris Wilder and his boys has been doing a great job in the Premier League so far. That's the best way I could put it. The Blades from Sheffield, the Steel Miners. These guys have been amazing. They have been lingering in the top 6 for quite a while. Have their away record, and they're going to be playing away. Their away record has been brilliant. Brilliant. We did defeat Sheffield early on in the season, and I think we got it in us to defeat them again. But, man, we're going to have Claudio Bravo in goal. That's the biggest worry. We are going to have Claudio Bravo in goal. Pep Guardiola could make a big statement and play Scott Carson tomorrow. He could make a big statement and send a message to Bravo and play Scott Carson. I mean it. And this is not even disrespect to Claudio Bravo. The man can't stop. Listen. The man can't stop a goal even if he was playing with his kids in his backyard. Seriously. Seriously, I'm dead serious with this. I'm watching the games today and I'm like seeing Lucas Fabianski pulling off some big saves, Foster pulling off some big saves for Watford, and I'm like, why can't Bravo do this? Why? Why Bravo isn't capable of doing what these other keepers are doing? And a lot of these keepers have been playing backup roles sometimes. Like, and you telling me Bravo can't do that? He's getting beaten too easy. Seriously. And Benjamin Mendy oh man, he better not play Benjamin Mendy tomorrow. Benjamin Mendy better not be on the 11 tomorrow. Seriously. I watched this guy try to dribble at someone yesterday on the left flank, and oh my God, he just looks hapless. Mendy cannot dribble. It seems like since Ferland Mendy has basically risen, Benjamin Mendy has just disappeared. Seriously. I think we need to get rid of Benjamin and bring in Ferland. Real Madrid, are you willing to do a swap? Because this guy is done. This guy maybe needs to go back to Monaco to get his mojo back or something, because he's really bad. Mendy is bad. Seriously. He is bad, right? He's really bad. I don't know what went into his decision making, and he has the heart to go on Twitter talking a bunch of shit, and nobody cares. Talk on the fucking field. Nobody cares what you have to say on Twitter. Talk on the field. Let the football talk. You've been playing shit for a long time, and you've been injured for a long time, and we are very fed up and frustrated with your ass. Seriously. Seriously. I ain't gonna hold that back. Seriously, I'm fed up with Mendy. We need a proper left back. Angelino ain't gonna cut it. Mendy ain't gonna cut it. Zinchenko ain't gonna cut it at left back. And we need a proper backup keeper. Bring in Guaita. Bring him in. I said don't bring him in because I don't want to be selfish. Bring in somebody else. There's many better backup keepers in the Premier League rotting on the benches of some of these Premier League clubs. And we have Claudio Bravo in here, like, letting him in for like if he's playing for fun, like if it's like seriously. Sheffield could pick points off us tomorrow. They can. Very, very tricky team. Very, very tricky team. Guys like Egan and Fleck and Lundstrom and Matt Goldrick and them Monday, Colin Robinson and them Monday, and Mousse. You know what I'm saying? And Ender Stevens and Dean Hendersons and, you know, them Monday. The Sheffield team is like so vague. Not a lot of people know these players, but they're good. And the Baldocs. And the McBurnies. And the Norwoods. And the Billy Sharps they have over there. Ravel Morrison might even play tomorrow and score on us. And he have only played like 10 minutes this season. That can happen. It's all about the L's, man. It's all about the L's. 5 L's this season. Behind Liverpool. Behind Leicester. No Leroy Sané to put on to torment people on the flanks. And no Laporte in the back to stop them from scoring. It's all about the L's. You get it? Leroy, Laporte. Come on, don't be slow. Don't be slow. But Pep Guardiola, man, you got figured out. You got figured out big time this season. You're looking more like Pepsi Guardiola this season. You got figured out. You got figured out, man. We need to get our act together. Right now, we basically don't even think about defending the title. Think about getting top 4 to play in the Champions League next season. Because, listen, I can't deal with the Europa League banter. I cannot deal with the Europa League banter. I ain't gonna deal with that. So, we better stay focused and stay 8 to 11 points ahead of them Chelsea's and them, you know, Tottenham's and them United's and Arsenal and them team there, and stay away from the Europa League talk, because people are already talking about Europa League, and me not on the Europa League thing. Seriously, I'm not in that. I'm not in the Europa League thing. But guys, I've been going on way too long, man. I've been going on way too long. Leicester with a big win today. I don't even know who they play next, but it doesn't matter. I think they play Wednesday. We also play on Wednesday. Wednesday's New Year's Day. And then Liverpool play on the 2nd. Liverpool will play Sheffield United on the 2nd. We play Everton on the 1st. So, big game. Big game. Big games coming up. But before those ones, we got to see what happened tomorrow. Can Wolves topple Liverpool? I don't think so. Can Sheffield topple Man City and drop a L on them? Damn sure it's possible. So guys, the sky is blacker than it's ever been. From the heavens, it heavily rains. Our reign over the Premier League has seemingly come to an end. And another team dominance has obviously begun. Liverpool. Guys, you like the poetry. But if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm going to be making a lot of these videos this season. A lot of these videos this season. You guys seem to like them. I like making them too. I'm paying attention while I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? Looking at all the paintings outside as well, you know. I shouldn't be doing that. But guys, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. It's all about the L's.